if I told you that the best fantasy football league that ever existed is celebrating its 10-year anniversary this year?
But how do they do it? How does a fantasy football league stay together for 10 years? Here are a couple things you're going to need for a successful fantasy football league. First, get about 12 douchebags together who love to complain about every fucking thing imaginable. Yeah, anything and everything regarding fantasy football, they're going to bitch about. It could even be damn near 1 o'clock in the morning, they're going to complain about shit. And as a commissioner, you need to be ready to listen to all their bitching. Then you need to find a dude who likes to snuggle with other dudes. On an inflatable bed, with a couple of couch pillows, and half a sheet, and 1 sock. And tell that second dude to have his pocket knife ready, just in case that first dude tries anything fishy through the night. To find out more of these secrets of success, let's drop in on the founder and commissioner of Where Reality Becomes Fantasy, not to mention the 3-time champ. Let's take a look at Touchdown There.
Together.
Yeah. I'll be right there, babe. I'll be right there. Just give me 1 minute. I'll be right there.
Clint, can you clean the bathroom?
Yeah. I'll do it tomorrow, babe. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do all that stuff later. For now, I'm watching football.
By the defense number 50.
Clint, one of the best pieces of advice I can give you is to start reading to Ellie as soon as possible.
Hey Lauren, you mind if I read to Ellie tonight? Is that all right? I think I want to read to Ellie. Nope. This one? Nope. Yes. This is what I want to read to Ellie tonight. The Chronicles of WRBF. A classic. Hey baby Ellie, it's your dad. How's it going? Well, I wanted to read a very special book to you tonight. It's one of my all-time favorites. It's The Chronicles of WRBF. Yeah. You're going to learn that fantasy football is a big part of your dad's life. Because this is the 10th season of WRBF. Can you believe it? I've had to be the commissioner of this league for 10 seasons now. You have no idea all the crap I've had to put up with these jabronis for 10 seasons. Been a long journey. I want to tell you about that journey from the book, The Chronicles of WRBF. First chapter starts like this.
1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door.
Let's start with the first year of WRBF, when we only had 10 teams in the league, and we still have 5 of those original members going strong in the league, otherwise known as the NWA, the world's most dangerous group. Shout out to Dell, Nick, Chris, Tucker, and myself. Yep, that's right, I just gave myself a shout out for being in the league for 10 years. You guys are studs. The first season, we had Tucker as a champion who backed into that belt with a 6-7 record. And I'm not bitter after almost 10 years, but one of those wins came against me when I was up by 35 points and fucking Antonio Bryant goes off for exactly 200 yards and 2 touchdowns on Monday Night Football against the Carolina Panthers. Fast forward to 2009, some of the dark times of WRBF. Brandon and Kevin trade each other so that one team is stacked. Collusion is highly frowned upon in WRBF, so we're not acknowledging Kevin as one of the OGs in our league. And this sparks one of the biggest rivalries between Kevin and Nick. Kevin even brings in some pie charts and bar graphs and is shit talking to Nick. one of the epic posts in our message board.
That's the end of chapter 1, Ellie. The OGs of WRBF. But we've got plenty of rookies too, and we've had plenty of dudes make rookie mistakes. Chapter 2, these are some of the plays from the not top 10 of WRBF.
We'll start these not top 10 plays back when our league had the token black guy, and Derek feels pretty confident in his selection of Joe Flacco, quarterback, Baltimore Ravens, otherwise known as Joe Flacco. Next up, we have Tucker fumbling through his draft picks, trying to find that deep sleeper, messes up and takes the wrong wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens, ends up taking 2 or 3 picks to find the right one. And then we have WRBF's favorite player, RG3, taken in the 3rd round by David. RG3! Got him. Locked it up. And then, not to be outdone, newcomer Craig jumps into the league and makes a bold move by snagging the one and only RG3 in the 3rd round last year.
So that's chapter 2, some of the not top 10 plays. The next chapter is some of the memorable moments from our league. And your dad has had an affair with a man. He's not very proud of it, but one of the most memorable moments was my love affair with Aaron Rodgers.
Or how about that time last year when Chris has the best season in WRBF history, goes an unprecedented 13-0, dominates the league just to lose in the 1st round by over 50 points and get his name changed to 13-1, the best name in history of our league. And we got to talk about my all-time favorite WRBF moment. Lauren is down 28 points in the semifinals of the 2013 WRBF tournament. All she has left is Justin Tucker on Monday night. And what does he do? He scores 29 fucking points, including a 61-yard field goal to give Lauren a 1-point victory and send her to the championship game to eventually lose to me. But still, unbelievable!
Well, that's the end of that chapter, Ellie. Well, if you'll notice, the next few chapters are kind of empty. That's because there's still a lot to be written in WRBF. Who knows what the future might hold? I wonder what's going to happen next.
I'll tell you right now what's going to happen, boys. Dale is going to take every single one of the 90 seconds that he has to make every single one of his 16 draft picks. Nick is going to complain about every single rule in the WRBF handbook, and Tucker is probably going to go 8-8 in every year of our league. But you know what, boys? That's what makes this league so damn awesome. That's what makes this league the best fantasy football league there is, the best fantasy football league there was, and the best damn fantasy football league there ever will be. Here's to another 10 years, boys. Here's to where reality becomes fantasy.
Clint, doing dumb shit like this is why I'm not in the league anymore.